Okay, hello. So I'm making this video because someone decided to say that a power band in the Honda S2000 is good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the difference in power bands. This is a completely stock S2000, so we're going to see the difference in speed. So we're just going to start here, right? See, the peak power is 232, right? About 36. It's stock, so I don't know how it handles, but like just pay attention to that power band. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. You see there it's dropping, then it's going up. Then it drops, and then it goes up again. Like keep in mind, every time it drops that much, it's a lot of power loss, man. It's not a small amount. It really does affect your acceleration. You also got to keep in mind that with the base gears, you also get to set up how you want to how long you want it for the corners, stuff like that, your launch, among other things. So it's just, no, I have a better idea. Let me go get my actual tune. I'll use my actual tune for it, and then one of them I'll use the base power band. The other one I won't. Alright, we'll just go with that. So you'll notice my car is pretty much constant in the power band now. That's another huge difference. I think I need my deceleration differential to be slightly lower, but it might already be lowered all the way. But you see, my car is now pretty much constant in the power band, right? But that's just to give you an idea. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna save it. I think I already have it saved anyway. Okay. So the good thing is that you can put on more power, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna show you the difference between the power bands. The stock gears are okay. They're not like, you know, unusable. Like you see there, my launch is lower. You can see, like, just look at the power band. I'm constantly losing like 30 to 40 every shift. Instead of like maybe 10 to 20. Like the first gears are short, and then look at that. Like a 50 to 60 horsepower drop. It's going all the way down to 200, right? Now I don't care about the torque. I'm looking at the horsepower. That gives you an idea. So this is a faster track, not a slower one, but it shows you the difference. Even when you put power in the car, like the power band is still pretty bad. So let's see how fast I can get to that corner. We're talking about after the straight. We'll see how fast I can get to it, because the time should be similar. Of course you put more power in the car because I have extra 12 to use. That's roughly like 6 more horsepower or something like that, I think. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's test the difference. I am actually interested in testing that difference to see if it's actually worth using or not. Let's do a full test. It might be more than 6. Yeah, it's like 15. Okay, that's a pretty significant difference. I'll just stick this on there. I could probably use more power if it lets me to. That's if it lets me. don't think it will. I'm not gonna worry about it. Assume that you can get about 390 horsepower using just the stock base gear ratios. I'm gonna go back and redo that. I used too much power. Thought maybe it could accelerate. I forgot I only have 5.2 handling, so that's a bad idea. And the gear ratios aren't exactly good. What I mean by that is that the car is still in its you know how some cars have like a really bad launch when the gears are too short? That's basically what that's doing. So I hit that sign at about 4707. Keep in mind that your launch does matter. Sure, you might not think much of it, it really does matter. As for example, when you go into the regular races, let's say your launch is a second better. Well, if they're only doing roughly 200 to 300 milliseconds faster per lap, you automatically beat them just because you had a better launch, right? So that stuff still does matter. And that should be factored in. I started braking late there. I want them to be pretty similar. I just wasn't braking enough. So there I used more of my brake and that was fine. You can see my launch is better too because my gear ratios are better. So there, that's a 300 millisecond difference right there. So that's what I was talking about. The gear ratios matter. It's not something small. You get a better launch. Your car has more control over the corners. You get to decide how long you want your gears to be, stuff like that. So to say that it doesn't matter is kind of bad information in my in my opinion. So there you go.